They said the oceans were safe until we found this. A 67-million-year-old predator was just unearthed from the deep, its jaws large enough to crush a car. But here's what will truly keep you up at night. Over 80% of our oceans are still unexplored, and something enormous is still moving down there. Imagine drifting on a calm, sunny sea, then suddenly the water begins to churn. From beneath, an enormous shadow emerges. This was the Mosasaurus, a 56-foot apex predator that once ruled the oceans during the late Cretaceous period. With a body like a torpedo and double-hinged jaws filled with razor-sharp teeth, it was a nightmare come to life. Fossil evidence from Kansas, the UK, and Canada reveals this monster had jaws over 6 feet long, capable of delivering a bite force of nearly 40,000 pounds per square inch. That's enough to crush a modern car like a soda can. Paleontologist Dr. Sarah Mitchell describes it as an underwater missile built purely for destruction. The Mosasaurus wasn't just large, it was fast. Its powerful tail propelled it through water at terrifying speeds, ambushing prey from below. It devoured anything in its path, including turtles, fish, and even other mosasaurs. Now here's the unsettling part. Deep-sea sonar scans from recent years have picked up massive, fast-moving shapes in unexplored ocean trenches, some with dimensions eerily similar to Mosasaurus. Could a remnant population have survived extinction by diving deeper into the ocean's blackest abysses? Or are we misreading what we're detecting? The fact remains, if creatures this massive once existed, and if they preferred depths we haven't even fully mapped, how certain can we be that they're truly gone? In 1938, a South African fisherman pulled something impossible from the deep, a Coelacanth, a fish thought to have gone extinct 66 million years ago. This discovery rewrote everything scientists believed about extinction and survival. If something that old could remain hidden for so long, what else might be lurking in the depths? Now consider Dunkleosteus, a prehistoric fish that lived 360 million years ago. This monster stretched over 30 feet long and had no teeth, just 2 powerful plates that acted like a guillotine, slicing through bone and armor like butter. Its bite force was estimated at 11,000 pounds per square inch, and it could open its mouth in less than 1/5 of a second, creating suction strong enough to pull prey straight in. Dr. James Crawford, a marine biologist, explains, "The deep ocean hasn't changed in millions of years. It's the perfect time capsule where evolutionary survivors may continue to thrive." The coelacanth survived by diving deeper, adapting to colder, darker waters. It's not far-fetched to think Dunkleosteus, or something like it, did the same. We've barely scratched the surface of our ocean floors. If the coelacanth evaded detection for decades, imagine what a deeper-dwelling, armor-plated predator might be doing in the pitch-black world beneath. We assume extinction because we haven't seen them, but absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence. Now let's go deeper into the nightmare zone of marine monsters so bizarre, they barely seem real. First, there's Leopleurodon. Some fossils suggest it could grow over 80 feet long, dwarfing modern whales. With 4 flippers the size of canoes and a massive head full of dagger-like teeth, it was the top predator in the Jurassic seas. It hunted with stealth and speed, ambushing prey from the side or below. Some believe it inspired legends of sea serpents and krakens. And looking at its fossilized skull, it's easy to see why. Then there's Helicoprion, a creature so strange scientists still don't fully understand it. This prehistoric shark didn't have normal teeth. Instead, its lower jaw formed a spiral of teeth, like a buzzsaw. For decades, paleontologists debated how it even fit inside the shark's mouth. Some theories suggest the spinning teeth rolled prey inward like a conveyor belt. Others think it sliced flesh with each rotation, like a circular blade of doom. Here's the kicker. Sonar images taken in the Mariana Trench have recently shown strange, circular movements resembling spinning teeth. While skeptics call it sonar error, others aren't so sure. Deep-sea submersibles have reported seeing bioluminescent flashes and shadows larger than whales moving silently in pitch-black waters. The deeper we go, the more unnatural the creatures become. Bioluminescent eyes, transparent skin, movements that defy known species. If monsters like Leopleurodon or Helicoprion once ruled the oceans, who's to say they're not still down there, adapted, evolved, and waiting? Let's talk titans, prehistoric apex predators that made today's great white sharks look like goldfish. In one corner, we have Megalodon, the most infamous sea monster of all time. Stretching up to 60 feet long, with teeth the size of a human hand, Megalodon was built for one thing: destruction. Its bite force? A staggering 182,000 pounds per square inch. The most powerful bite of any known creature in Earth's history. It didn't just kill, it obliterated. Now meet its potential rival, Kronosaurus. At 36 feet long, it wasn't the biggest, but it was built like a tank. With an armored skull nearly 9 feet long and massive dagger-like teeth, it specialized in ambush and brutal takedowns. Its jaws could snap marine reptiles in half, and it hunted with ruthless precision. Dr. Michael Torres, a leading marine paleontologist, explains, "These predators didn't just dominate, they annihilated. In the prehistoric ocean, survival meant being more terrifying than your neighbor." Now here's a haunting thought. Some recent sonar scans suggest massive bodies moving in deep waters in patterns that don't match whales, squid, or submarines. Some even seem to exhibit hunting behavior, circling, accelerating, then vanishing. Theories abound. Some say it's mass hallucination, others believe it's ocean currents. But a growing number of scientists believe we may be seeing the remnants or descendants of creatures like Megalodon or Kronosaurus. And with climate change forcing animals into new territories, who's to say ancient predators aren't migrating upward? Here's where things get truly terrifying, not just because of what we've discovered, but because of what we haven't. Over 80% of the Earth's oceans remain unexplored. That's not a dramatic statement, it's scientific fact. We know more about the surface of Mars than we do about the deepest parts of our own planet. In 2024, a research team exploring a trench off the coast of Nova Scotia picked up sonar returns the size of a city bus. The object moved faster than any known submarine. It dove deeper than any whale, and it disappeared into an unmapped trench so deep, no manned craft has ever reached the bottom. The scientists involved still can't explain what they saw. As glaciers melt and underwater caverns open up, we're starting to glimpse ecosystems that have been sealed off for millions of years. In one such site, an underwater camera captured a glimpse of something large and serpentine gliding just out of frame. The footage was dismissed by some, but not all. Fishermen from Norway to New Zealand report seeing things they can't explain. Enormous shadows moving beneath their boats, shapes with tails longer than the hulls. Some claim to hear deep guttural calls from below, sounds no marine mammal makes. Scientists often scoff, until those same scientists see the sonar data themselves. Could ancient predators have survived in these untouched ecosystems? It's entirely possible. Some could be deep-sea versions of prehistoric monsters, adapted to cold, dark pressure zones, immune to time and change. Others may have evolved into something completely new. Either way, the idea that our oceans are still home to creatures beyond imagination is becoming less a myth and more a mystery we're only beginning to understand. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're braver than most. But now it's your turn to decide. Which ancient sea monster terrifies you the most? The bone-crushing Mosasaurus? The armored jaws of Dunkleosteus? The slicing horror of Helicoprion? Or the unstoppable force of Megalodon? Drop your answer in the comments. And let's see which nightmare from the deep haunts viewers the most. And if you believe there's even a chance these prehistoric giants still lurk in the ocean's darkest places, hit that like button and subscribe. Because here at Exhilarating Discoveries, we dive where others won't, into the shadowy unknown where science and fear collide. The sea still holds its secrets. Some are ancient, some are hungry, and some may be rising again.